In this video today, I'm going to show you how to create an X posting bot, which will create tweets on its own every day based on the current news events in the crypto market. From there, the news articles that it gets, it will send to AI and rank what may perform the best. From the article that it selects, it will create a tweet and post it directly to your Twitter account. From there, it'll let us know via Telegram whether it's successful or there was an issue with the posting. This is interesting. Let's jump straight into it. Starting off here, we've got a scheduled trigger node. What this trigger node will do will be to trigger the automation every day, so just one day in between, and trigger that at 9 a.m. This will trigger based on the time zone settings you have within n8n, so make sure that one's set to your region just to make sure that it's all aligned. Otherwise, it may trigger at, you expect it to go off at 9 a.m, but it goes off at 3 p.m. because it's set to a different country. So just want to make sure that that one's aligned. From there, we've got this HTTP request here. We're using CryptoPanic for the latest crypto news. They've got a free API that we can use for this sort of purpose for today's video. But for our once a day purpose for this X posting bot, the free one's going to be way more than enough. So just having a look at their website, I'll just bring it up here. The CryptoPanic news website here. You can see it's got the latest sort of stories coming in. This one from 19 minutes ago down to 2 hours, and maybe even that's just behind just because I need to refresh. Yeah, so 11 minutes ago. So it's constantly being updated with new articles within the cryptocurrency space. But if we just head down here just to developers, you've got the crypto news aggregator API, and that's just they've got the free and the pay, but we can just obviously create the free one that I mentioned. And from there, we'll just get a API key once we sign up. So once we sign up and get the API key, we'll just head back to n8n. So under authentication, we just select generic credential type. From there, we select query auth, and then we add our API key under the query auth section. Just click the down arrow and select create new credential. We want to label that one auth_token based on the documentation from CryptoPanic, and under value, we just put the API key that we have. From there, once we click save, we'll be able to select that one from the drop down. What this is doing basically, at the end of the URL, we add a query. So that's like a question mark auth_token and then equals, and then it'll be the API key that has been provided for us. So that's basically what's happening under the hood there when we use the auth type as a query. From there, we select a code node. And from there, I'll just select execute previous nodes just so I show what data that we do receive from CryptoPanic. So we do receive this sort of big object with various number of objects within it. What we just want to filter out is just the results. So there's multiple results that have come through, but we want to select the whole results object. So just this one up here, which includes all the stories that we need. From there, within that array, we want to go through all the results and select the description from that object. So that's basically just grabbing this and going through each individual result and just grabbing the description. From there, it spits it out looking like this. I've just got it labeled as news stories. You can have it named as whatever you want. And once you click execute step, that's what it'll be named. So I'll just change that one back. Execute step. After that, we just go to the aggregate node. What this does is just grab all the news stories that we had and create it into one big object. This way we can send it to AI to analyze, and it's not going to send multiple articles through, which will be multiple requests to your API key that you've set up with Google or whatever sort of AI model that you want to use. So this is just a quick way to send it all at once, but it's still separate articles that we're sending. We can see that with the quotes, and the way AI is going to read it, the model's able to determine that it is just separate articles, and we're letting it know that it'll be multiple articles anyway, but it'll be more than enough for what we need. So after that, we want to send it just to a basic LLM chain node here. I've got the Google Gemini chat model attached to it, but you can use any sort of chat model that you would like. I just like the Google one just because there's a free version to it with pretty generous amount of requests, so it's more than enough for what I need for this one. So as long as we've got the model attached to it, from there we just define what we would like to say as the prompt. So you can read that one out here. Basically it's just saying that it's been tasked with creating a post based on the articles that we provide it, and then down here we create or we add the stories that we wanted to analyze. We can see here what the actual request looks like. The green text here just shows all the articles that we added. So if I just close that one here, I'll click execute step and we'll wait for the AI to analyze just to see what it shows as a return. And there we go. So based on the articles on the left hand side, it's gone ahead and created a tweet for us. So we can edit it based on what we're sort of going after. I did find that it was quite opinionated in adding in things like, oh, this is bullish and things like that. I didn't really want to post that on Twitter. I kind of wanted just to keep it based on the news that was going around, sort of keep it like non-biased, just a comment on it, as opposed to making like a biased suggestion or implying anything based on what the news was saying. But you can sort of craft this prompt however you would like. So to create the actual tweet, the X do have their own node within n8n that we can use, so it makes it nice and easy. So just open that one up here and select the credential. So what you'll want to do is create an API key with X. So just within your Twitter account, just head to the X developers website. You just log in with your same X credentials, and from there you'll be able to create an API key. What we want to create is the OAuth2 API key for this purpose. And once we grab the API key, we'll click create new credential and add the client ID and the client secret just there. If you do need help with that, I suggest going to X and asking Grok for assistance with setting up the client ID and the client secret, because it's trained specifically on the X documentation, so it does really know. I got stuck and asked it for help and I was able to sort it out really quickly. So I'd suggest just go in there, because it does get confusing because there's quite a number of different API keys that X do offer just for various different purposes. But once we've added that account, we'll be able to select it from there. We want to select under the resource, select tweet, and from there the operation will be create. From there we want to add the text, so the text that's come out of here, you can just drag that along. After that, on success or on error, it'll send a Telegram message. So for the successful message, I've just got it here saying tweet posted successfully. I've got a link to my X account, and then at the end of it I've got the ID coming from the tweet node. What that will do, will craft a clickable link that will take us directly to the actual post itself on Twitter. So that's dynamic and will be updated each time. Same thing for the error, obviously I've added error, and then I've added the error straight from the node for X. It's not showing here just because the last one wasn't an error. So I've got the Telegram account open in the background, just don't want to open it just to show any other messages, but you'll hear the notification sound in the background. I'll just click execute workflow here and we should get a successful message. Perfect, so that one's just gone off and it's posted to our Twitter account. I'll just open the X node here and we've got a response here from the tweet node saying that it's posted successfully and showing the post that it's actually gone out. So that's the video today, guys. Really hope you did enjoy it and got some value from it. If you did, feel free to give this video a like and subscribe. Below I've got a link if you would like to work with me on any sort of automations for you or your business. Just fill out the form below and I'll get in touch. Thank you.